Okay. This is not good. Hopefully it'll load. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we have our little steam room. Someone earned a skill point. Probably lots of people have skill points. Good morning, Mr. Cupholder. Okay, does everyone have exosuits? No, somebody doesn't have an exosuit training. This Nicola. So you're working on it. Okay. We are trying to make a power spine. Oh, this way. All around the edge. This is the spaced out size asteroid. It's pretty sizable still. And then we're going to try to hook stuff up. We also might want to redesign our ranches here for luras or gardens, farms. We're making snow for our single bonbon tree. And we're still trying to cool this down. We're at -15. Oh, why are you crowded? You have a critter condo? Do that. That'll help with crowdedness. Okay, so Rex's take 16 cycle, 16, and then you take how many? Did your number of squares change? No. Is the room the wrong size? No. Not sure why it says they're crowded. We're trying to cool it down. What temperature are we going for as our target? 25? Okay. And then Bonnie's in space doing what? She's just on the way back. Okay. How much of this is nectar and... No, that's biodiesel. How much of this is nectar and how much is ethanol? It's all ethanol. So we have very little nectar on the path. If we eventually switch it all out to nectar, it'll run more efficiently, but we only have that one tree going. Are you still complaining you're crowded? No, you're good. The critter condo really helps a lot. We are still having power problems because we have a mess of... Oh, that's our bad. There we go. Are we connected? Not quite yet. Build a little more there. Build a little more here. Okay, we're getting there. How's this looking? That looks okay. We could probably start putting some of this on separate transformers. I think I'll just use iron. That's not... I want to put the transformers on this side, though. We can hook that up. Pinch this part off. increase the priority here. We don't need this. Something's in tone. Yeah, I see that. That was quite a lot of sand. So this is ready to go. Oh, what is happening? We can take off a bunch of this. Okay. And you can be a dash of salt vine. Do you use your sand when you're not growing? No, it doesn't seem so. We're also gonna have to think about something to do with all the really hot water. So this is the extra steam room water coming out at 95 degrees. And this is probably not a good long-term solution. And this is extra brine coming out of here. Also probably not a good long-term solution. Okay, how is our cooling loop? We're getting there. The nectar is cooling significantly better than the ethanol. So we're trying to switch it out as fast as we can, but just not fast. Okay. Now, what other things could we put on their own transformers? So this is like the base. And okay, so we can put things out of the base on a separate transformer. Maybe up here? How's our peat stock? Going up. This place is quite a mess. Okay, we could also pipe in petroleum for our plastic. Not use granite, let's, yes. There. We're not getting around to pulverizing our amber, even though we have quite a lot. New printables. Squash fries seem fine. Have we made any foods George would like yet? No. You are ready to reconnect. Click, clip here. That way everything that's outside the base can be on a separate wire. Oh, I guess we still need another one over here. Is this connected? Looks like it. So we could put something over here. And then something over here. We're feeding you Pacu fillet. Are you getting enough critters? No, you're not getting enough critters. We're gonna have to put fish traps down here, maybe? Okay. And these built? Not yet. Still working. I'm just gonna put one in here too, because I don't like those little one spots. How's our cooling loop? Getting there, maybe? We potentially want to put pumps in here so that these are vacuum sealed liquid locks. Try that. I'll probably just use sandstone now. Power to these guys. Think we can reach all that? And can we connect you yet? Yeah, I think we can. Pause, then disconnect over here. Vacuum liquid locks will help it stay colder inside once we get it cold. Still pretty warm down here, though. Ugh. So these grow, okay. And these, the brine ice, what temperature do we want to keep it? Brine ice. Below -16. So if we put these on all of them. Okay. The Weezeworts will help keep everything cooler too. Flooding. Critter condo. The And then you are built. Connect you, and then I guess disconnect like here. We did put a sweepy, but then I took it out. Well, okay, so I rearranged what order the rooms were in. I put the Rexes on top because then these auto sweepers could sweep directly from the Rex into the farm tiles. So originally we had it Dewdrops, Dartles, Rex maybe, but now we have Rex, Dewdrops, Dartles. We rearranged the floors, so we took everything out. Maybe it makes sense to put another sweepy in. Everybody moved around, though. The idea was that the brine ice could go directly in the farm tiles, so it didn't have to hang out as long. Okay, so when you put... So we were trying to put the brine ice on the rails, but when you have a 20 kilo packet, it melts really, really fast. So we're trying to have less packets going around. What we were doing before didn't work, but this also isn't working, so... This still needs revision. We're running a cooling loop now to hopefully keep it much cooler. We're trying to keep the stuff from melting. This is where we're putting... We sweep brine. Okay, so let's sweep the stuff so it can maybe be a better temperature. I don't want to sweep all the eggs though. Yeah, I think so. We're trying to run a cooling loop. We made some ethanol and a little bit of nectar. So we're trying to run it cold enough that the stuff won't melt. But the environment is just still a little too warm. I don't know if we need some temp shift plates or something. I'm not 100% sure. And I'm gonna try to vacuum out the double liquid locks so that the temperature doesn't exchange with the outside. We're trying. Oh, I saw the guy catch a dartlet. You're crowded again, but you're happy because you're cozy. So we're trying to temperature control this region. Not going great. Oh, yeah, I bet. Our cargo is home. Now, we were gonna switch this out to a petroleum rocket now that it's empty. But you can't be a small petroleum engine. Okay, remove this module. Why is your height is not right? Okay, now can we add it? No. Guess we're gonna have to take out, nope, not that one. Some of the middle stuff. Maybe we take out everything except the Spacefarer module. I don't want to have to redesign the rocket. I suppose we could, though. Oh no. The starts without reed fiber are particularly hard. I've tried that before and didn't last. You know, what I should be doing is bottling the... I have a canister filler here. Good morning, Amargosa. New printables. Probably just going for a care package. Beetle eggs sound lovely. You are full. Now we could put... Does this overheat? I don't think so. So as long as it doesn't melt, we're good. Could try this. I think we'll get an infinite carbon dioxide storage thing going here. You are using the petroleum now? Yes. But we should use the amber first. But I guess maybe it's never gonna, or the resin. It's never gonna have room for resin because there's always partial packets. Okay. Well, we're also gonna say first you're gonna go the spaceship. Space here. First you're gonna go to space, which might make some room for resin to go through eventually. We add a petroleum engine? And did we research large petroleum engine? Not yet. Those can all stay. Now, we're changing out our engine type so that we can go a little bit further and get these other new options. Okay. We're awaiting diamond. Okay, that's fine. So let's go get some isosap first. Isosap's going to be a solid, but we're also going to want liquid cargo, so maybe change this for a liquid cargo module. Liquid cargo tank. Sure. We took off some of our stuff. Is this really our max height? I suppose. Ugh. We're not gonna have power without solar panels. Guess we switch one of these for a solar. Gotta figure out how to get the petroleum to the rocket. Guess this will work. We're out of igneous. Nearly. I guess we'll use shale for the bridges. Oh, maybe we'll be okay. Not there. No, no, no. There. You are not coming out of steam right now. Why not? Because no one's doing the geotuning, so we need to increase the priority. The duty. Geotune faster, friends. I guess now we could probably just put the sweepy back in now that our power situation is better. We're on a few transformers. The base wire is only pulling 6,000 now instead of like 12. You are not running because you just don't have any dirty water? Okay. Okay, so this did not quite work. It did overpressure. You are going again. That's good. Are we getting more fish in here? We are. Got a tropical. Working on getting petroleum up to space. Where's our diamond? We're still waiting for 300 diamond. And this is still going. Off a little over here. We're letting carbon dioxide back in there. That's fine. Are you geotuned now? Yes. Okay, so we're making biodiesel to run the petroleum generators, but we're out. I guess this is just... Oh, this is also a research task. I forgot. So the researcher... How many people do we have that can do research? We only... Oh, we have 3 people on research. That's fine. Are they prioritized to it, though? Okay, so Bonnie, Nails, and Bert. Bert is prioritized to it. Nails and Bonnie? Bonnie's prioritized to it. Okay. So, an interesting thing about this expansion is that it does add more need for a researcher with the emulsifier. We're gonna need isosap. So once we get the isosap, we can make the visco gel. We still don't have fullerene. That's fine. I guess let's put one of these somewhere that we can pick up some petroleum if we need it. No. What? No. No, not like that. This. We can get a bottle of petroleum if we need it. Fine. I guess I kind of want to build the molecular forge just so we can check out what it might need. I know it's a 5 tall. So let's take out this layer. I don't know that we're going to use it quite yet. We're just going to see what there is to see. We're not done with this. Why aren't we sending petroleum up there? We're not making petroleum because we're not getting oil. This is active again. But I guess it just doesn't send all that much. So we're using the resin again, that's fine too. No petroleum yet. Temperature in here. -14, almost cold enough. Then how's our dash of salt vine doing? You're doing lovely. Should not overflow. Now, what's going on in here? Clean it up. I think we need to put one more suit back on a dock. Let's add ammo suits to the list so we can keep track. Oh. Now, how's our food on here? We're only putting pemmican in here and other non-perishables. Now we could go up to power now. Do that. Now, are you always running still? Yeah. Okay. Everything seems to be working okay. I think we want to redo the Lum ranches. Maybe as we get this out, maybe we can start up here. What temperature does this plant like? -20 or +25. So yeah, that might actually be tricky. Temperature over here might be okay. You're a little cold. We sweep all this. Does the temperature improve? This is just a lot of stuff that's a little chilly. But we also have to see where we're getting the water that's in the right range. All quite chilly and not insulated. Maybe we insulate this pipe. Scale's probably okay. Then we're thinking about making Lum ranches over here. We probably only need 2. Maybe we just reconfigure these ones. So I liked what I did on the other playthrough where I put the figs at the outside edges. But it's going to take a long time to reconfigure them. I don't know. Don't know. Are we getting any petroleum to the ship yet? No. Maybe we put a light in here so the person doing it can work faster. Motion sensor should be able to be made out of anything. And the light needs to be steel. Furniture. So I want to make this room ideally 1 taller. Or 2 taller. Probably 2 taller. So that the mimicas can grow up and the lures can grow down and... see. So let's try this. Figure that out. Got nuclear waste, lovely. Oh. I am doing it 3 taller. But yeah, they can get in there a lot easier. This works. I guess our main concern is that one set of auto sweepers can reach to put dirt in these, and I guess they don't need to put anything in there. How are the people going to reach harvest them is our question. We'll probably have ladders inside. This. You can go on our spaceship. Swamp Shard Heart. Okay, we're gonna put Luras in here. Do you need any sort of fertilization? No. We're just gonna need duplicates to be able to reach. So then we want to take out every other while we put in some ladders. Now take out these. Now auto sweepers. I have a lot of gold. Conveyor loader. And then got something in the middle here. You reach that side, you reach that side. This is just one too wide. I hate it. Maybe we move these over one. Two, I suppose. Anyway. Power. And then if we put some bins down here with the dirt, we'll be able to feed the mimolets automatically. Reach that? No. So, okay. Maybe we rearrange where some of this stuff is too. I'm not loving it. Take you out. There. And this spot should be good for dirt. Okay. And planter boxes. The other spots. Then shipping. Take the amber straight over here. We can also put an auto sweeper over here. They're gonna take amber. These are gonna be Mimica buds. This will be less duplicate labor. Yeah, it did turn out to be a good height. And we probably could have, I don't know. This fits more plants than one lower would have fit less plants. So. This is going to be dirt. And you're going to be dirt. Yeah. I'd probably have to rotate this, you're right. But then all the amber should come over here automatically. Why aren't you having power? Probably because we're running too much on one line here. Well... this pump at least could go on the heavy watt. Are we getting any petroleum in the rocket yet? Oh, we have a tiny bit. Yay. All 10 kilos. Yeah, we have plenty of diamond, but no petroleum. We do have a second leaky oil fissure. It's just we built a lot of stuff in the way of it. Maybe we do reconfigure these guys. Okay, so I wanted one at each corner. Is optimal positioning. True. Mods were not cooperating very well with, mods were not cooperating with the expansion. I kept getting black holes. That's the middle. Fertilizer, I feel like it's rarer at this point. Plants have died, that's fine. Yeah. It's, the crash screen, when it crashes, it says, a black hole has eaten your game. That's literally what it says. It says a black hole ate your game. Ah. Liked the lights, but now we gotta take out the heavy watt, because he does not like the heavy watt. We still need one more food for you, too. These are gonna be figs. I guess let's take out the condos. And we can do the things where we open the top doors again. For the butterflies. Yes, I know the plants have died. We have to take... Oh. That's fine. Now these, I think we need to move everything down a tile. How are we gonna get coverage in the middle? Maybe the middle one stays up there. And then we'll get more fig growth on the ceiling. Eggs. There we go. I see. This is the problem. Animal, how did we get 3 in here? These up. Okay, how's this looking? Looking pretty good. how's our cooling over here going? We're getting cool. We're at -18. Good. Will this be the last time we have to sweep this? Mop this? Where's Sweepy and why isn't he doing his work? Guess you need a higher priority maybe to ever get materials? One last mop. You're on the heavy watt now, that's fine. You're doing fine. Oh, we were gonna put in a molecular forge so we could check out the changes to it. Refinement. We'll make it out of gold. So some of the molecular forge recipes moved to the emulsifier. Diamond here? A tiny bit. Is this not accessible? Could be. What can we make in here now? Atomic power banks, we know about those. Fullerene, we don't have graphite. Or aluminum, really. Insulite, if we get the isosap, we can make insulite. Thermium and brackwax go into plastium. Guess we haven't discovered the stuff for thermium. What do we need for thermium? We need niobium. I know, right? Okay, also, this is weird. Bonnie is standing in the wall to use the soda machine, so maybe we should switch the soda machine and the statue just so it doesn't look weird. Just don't like it. Statue goes there. Soda fountain goes here. How's our petroleum going in our rocket? Very, very slowly. I think we need to cap this one. Do we have more igneous rock anywhere on this map? Igneous? No. There's a little bit there. Pearls. That's Maffic. Is this igneous? This is igneous, so let's dig in here. A little bit over here. This igneous? No, that's granite. Okay, let's see if we can keep this dry now. The cooling loop's running nice and cold. Our brine ice does seem to be going up, but we maybe dug some too, so. I can't remember what we were planning to use the igneous for. I already forgot. Use igneous rock for something. Oh, making another hammer here. Insulated tile. We need a little bit more space here. Got all that. Really want a airflow tile at the corner. That out, take that out. Hopefully we won't need these two figs anymore. Plumbing, we're going to need a liquid pump, and we're going to need to use the iridium. Information, hydrosensor. Copper's fine, I suppose. Plumbing. Oh, okay. Hopefully we'll have enough. Did we get a vacuum down here yet? No, because it's not backing up enough. Get it figured out. This is working, so that's great. Take out those doors, probably. How many more? I guess we're growing on those ones, so... Gonna be above 500. Ah, Leo, we were just talking about niobium. We built the molecular forge, and it's the only thing we haven't discovered. Once we discover it, we can discover thermium as a possibility. Well, first we need to get more petroleum in our rocket so that we can go to the planet. And then we probably need to find the planet, and then we can go get the niobium. We're working on it. We're going to use the leaky oil fissure to get the petroleum. I guess we can open it. It's probably fine. How are we gonna get the oil there? The mess. Maybe we go around this way. I don't know. I can't even remember. Forgot why we needed the niobium. I just know we need it. Oh gosh. Hate it. Only if we go up here and we're out of igneous. Maybe we can change some of it to granite. Nope. Come on. Wrong button. Okay, now we have enough igneous. We can finish this project. Iridium. Oh, so we did use the iridium to build the pumps for the leaky oil fissure. Oh, no, don't close that yet. We need to... adjustments here. Empty this. So the crude oil here comes out at 300 degrees, so it's too hot for steel. So we're using the iridium. This is probably gonna overheat everything in the area until we get it vacuumed out. So maybe just below 0 for the time being. Until we get a second layer, and then we can seal it all in. Maybe you can be below 0 until you get sealed in too. What are you out of? You're out of food to cook, that's fine. I think we finally got rid of the melting here. I don't think you even have any water that needs picked up, so we finally got cold enough. So hopefully our brine ice goes up. It seems to be going up. Data banks. Probably really heating everything up. You're getting a little hot. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go get my kid from school. She has a headache and a nosebleed. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to call it quits here a little early today. I will see who we can find to raid. I think we are going to raid Aya. So make sure to say hi for me. If you're a subscriber, you can use our raid emote. And I will see you again tomorrow at around 9 a.m.